Irish husband, he's clumsy in his ways. He loves to play frustrating video games. Learning Portuguese, making cooking videos. It's my Irish husband, enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Marcus and this is my Irish husband.
No, I'm Peter. Hoje vamos fazer brownie de deixa.
Isso, é uma receita super fácil, não tem erro, então vamos começar.
Começou! Em bowl você vai misturar os secos. Então você coloca a farinha, açucar granulado, cacau em pó, açúcar refinado, e o sal. Agora misturar. The town we're living in, Balbriggan, is a great coastline, and from the coastline, we can see mountains in the north of Ireland. There's the Mourne Mountains, the Cooley Mountains, sorry, and there's the most interesting mountain you can see from the Balbriggan coastline is Slieve Gullion, which means Cullen's Mountain. It's in Armagh, and you get a good view of this from the Balbriggan coastline. And I've got a nice little story to tell about Slieve Gullion. It's called Cullen's Mountain because there was a hero called Setenta who basically fought a hound at the bottom of the mountain. The hound was a guardian of the person who won the palace on the mountain. He was a blacksmith or possibly a warrior. He was called Cullen. Anyway, Setenta beat the hound by driving a hurling ball into the hound's throat, and the hound went and died. So Cullen came out and said, "Oh, who's going to mind my palace now? You're after killing my best warhound." And Setenta said, "Look, I'm sorry for killing your dog. I can guard your palace from now on." So Cullen took him up on the offer and said, "From now on you are my hound, and we should call you Cú Cullen," which is in Irish means the hound of Cullen.
Então a gente vai misturar 2 ovos, azeite de oliva,
água
e baunilha. E a gente também vai misturar.
The second one is that there's 2 megalithic cairns at the top of the mountain. Sorry, there's 2. What's that? Megalithic cairns. Actually,
Megalithic cairns.
Megalithic cairns. Megalithic, which means new Stonehenge. But the one of interest for me is the one that is 5,000 years old, and it's said to be a cairn belonged to an old Irish goddess, which is known as the Coileach. The Coileach is actually quite important around the winter time, because she signals the death of the summer and the beginning of winter, which happened in Samhain, which was back in around Halloween time. Anyway, there's a cool story attached to the Coileach where she tried to trick Fionn McCool, where Fionn McCool was a hero of Irish mythology, and he was hunting in Slieve Gullion, and a beautiful woman came to him all distressed and said, "Oh, I lost my ring, I lost my ring in the lake," because apparently there's a lake on top of the mountain as well, close to where the megalithic cairn is. So Fionn jumped into the water, tried to find her ring, and suddenly the Coileach, because of her lust for Fionn, she ended up putting a curse on Fionn, and it turned his hair white and turned him into an old man. So he was all stupid and all. So he came out of the water and he said, "Oh." He says, "You're mine forever, Fionn. We can live here together on top of the mountain." But apparently Fionn's friends, who were called the Fianna, because they were a band of Irish warriors. This saw what happened, and they came down and they threatened the Coiloch with death. Now, they threatened the witch with death, saying you better turn Fionn back or else we'll kill you. Anyway, eventually she relented and she turned Fionn back into a young man again, so he got his strength back, but the problem is his hair was white forever. So Fionn, despite being back as a young man again, his hair was white forever. So Coiloch lived on the mountain ever since then. Without Fionn, alone. That's one of her houses. Her other house is in Loch Crew. She jumped from the top of Steve Gullion all the way to Loch Crew holding a big apron where she dropped the stones from her apron and it formed the megalithic cairns of Loch Crew. So in another video we'll talk about Loch Crew. Okay, back to the brownie. Agora a gente vai misturar os secos tão molhados. E quando estiver incorporado, a gente adiciona as gotas de chocolate.
Então a gente vai colocar agora numa forma de 20 centímetros quadrada. E agora isso vai pro forno 160 graus por 45 minutos.
Alguns momentos depois.
Então super fácil, façam essa receita maravilhosa e a gente se vê na próxima semana.
It's really good now with ice cream, especially vanilla ice cream. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you again in the next one. Until then, bye bye.